Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to you, hopefully elect. Peace, all right, to you, hopefully elect, because we're going to need it, You're definitely going to need it. Peace in Yahweh Shai, because the times that we're coming in, things are going to get. Things are already strange now as it is. Just as far as the judgment's going out, the Lord putting spirits on certain people to just do crazy things. Women putting their babies in the ovens and just all type of things going on. But for the most part, and I didn't, for the most part, even to those of us in the know, because it doesn't hit home yet. It's not personal yet, because so to say, we're all watching these things from a distance. Like I said, just because it's not directly affecting us as of yet, but it's about to. Like I said, things are already weird things. A lot of weird behavior is already taking place as it is. But things are only going to get more and more weird. Things are only going to get more and more strange. And through the spirit, I was watching the elders out there in Dallas. They went live last night. I'm currently 20 minutes in the video. And this is pretty much going to be an echo off of their live lesson. And they were pretty much going into the perilous times or the upcoming perilous times, and how, we can't be offended, and that's why I titled it the way that I titled it. As far as no offenses in prophecy, because the Lord forewarned us that these things were going to happen. And when that time comes, you're gonna have a lot of jakes that, hey man, I didn't sign up for this shit, and we all did. In fact, we all signed up for this. But again, the Lord told us that these things were gonna happen, so that's why when it comes, there can't be no offenses. There can't be any offenses in Yahweh Shai, and there can be no offenses in prophecy. Can't be any offenses in what the Lord already forewarned us that was going to happen, that was going to come. Because again, things are going to get real weird, man. Just real strange. This is pretty much going to be a spiritual rant, because in fact, not too long ago, and this is something that I pray for amongst many things, as far as just wisdom being in my tabernacle, wisdom dwelling with me, something that I've been praying for. And in fact, the Lord, you see, that's the thing. You ask for something of the Lord, it's not going to just, the Lord's not going to just give it to you. He's going to put you in a position to where, hey, you got to apply it. Faith, patience, whatever it may be. And I was recently in a position the other week, dealing with some demon, that I thought I was going to have to put hands on. It got close, but the water Yahweh Shema Shai, nothing happened. But it was just one of those things where it's just like, man, reflecting and looking back, I could have handled myself better, because even though this demon was a complete demon, nevertheless, I could have handled myself better, like I said. And that was an example of, hey, well, like I said, reflecting and looking back, well, you asked for wisdom, well, you could have dealt with this more wisely. And that's just one of many situations, one of many examples You know, because like I said, things are about to get a lot weird, man. Things are about to get real strange. You know, and the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai is really going to have to be with us. You know, because things are about to turn up. Things are about to turn up, and it's going to hit home for all of us. You know, it's going to hit home for all of us. You know, so I'm gonna get this. Like I said, this is pretty much going to be an echo off of the elders out there in Dallas. They're live. So I'm gonna get this in 2 Timothy chapter 3. I'm gonna start at 1. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." Now I can't look this up on this phone because I don't have internet, but the elders brought it out, you know, going into this perilous, basically exposure to danger. You know, there's a few definitions in there, but one that really stood out to me was the exposure to danger. When you look into perilous, you know, because we know dangerous times are coming. Dangerous times are coming. You know, and again, being exposed to danger. And that can come in many different forms. Because like I said, we see judgment taking place on a daily basis. People offing each other. You know. Just all manner of things, man. All manner of evil. You know. But like I said, for the most part, we see these things. We see it from a distance, you know. Because it's not directly happening to us. It's not affecting us yet. And that's the key word, yet. Because we are going to be put in position to where, hey, we're going to be exposed to danger. Someone might be trying to rob us. You know, some brothers that have never had a gun held up to their face. Well, the time is going to come when, hey, you know, some of us are going to get a lick round on us. You know, it's going to be a stick up. You know, just all manner of things, man. You know, it as far as being exposed to danger, that can play out a lot of ways, man. A billion ways. You know, and I'm sure, speaking as a man, you know, there's gonna be a lot of things where it's just like, damn, you know, being in the flesh, you know, you're gonna get those thoughts like, man, I must not be a man of the Lord if this is happening. You know, the Lord must not be dealing with me if this is, you know, certain thoughts like that. You know, I'm sure brothers are going to get those thoughts when that, you know, when certain things happen, certain things take place. Just a lot of weird things, man, strange things. And more we're going to be affected. We're going to be touched. But again, we are already warned that these things were going to happen, and we can't be offended. We can't be offended in prophecy. You know, hey, you're gonna have it to where, and thinking about it, like I just use my recent example of a situation that I was in. You know, I mean, because you know, it's not far-fetched to think that Esau sending certain individuals to provoke something out of us, to, you know, make the ministry blameless. You know, just to have us up on the news, you know. One of those black Hebrew Israelites, quote unquote, black Hebrew Israelites, you know, just to accuse us of something. That's not far-fetched. That's not far-fetched whatsoever. You know, Esau sending provocateurs, sending agents, because we see that at the camps all the time. But even outside of the camp, you know, in our personal lives, things are going to get a whole lot weirder. You know, hell, there's someone in my neighborhood where I live at, my apartment complex. This dude, he just has a look on him, man, and it's, you know. Now this is just me judging according to appearance. You know, this isn't something that's automatic. This is just me and just how I feel about the dude, man. You know, he just has a certain look that's really kind of just like up to no good. You know, and every time I see him, you know, it's just like, man, you know, because the point is that, hey, as much as we lay low, as low key as we try to be and whatnot, you know, because we are harmless as doves, you know, we don't start shit for the most part. We don't start shit, but I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna come back to this, because this is more so of a spiritual rant. So, but I'm gonna get this in Ezekiel. You know, make no mistake when it comes to the prophets of Yahweh Shema Shai. And one thing that I was thinking about, I was meditating on, because, you know, Jeremiah 16:16. Because, hey, like I said, as things turn up, as things get more and more weird, you know, hey, that applies on the right hand too. The Lord's going to turn his men up as well. Because some brothers are going to be, I'll say a lot of brothers are going to be in a position to where they're going to have to defend themselves. They're going to have to defend their families. Some brothers are actually going to have to take a life, believe it or not. You know, so pursuant to Jeremiah 16:16, fishers turned hunters. You know, because like I said, as these spirits get active on the left hand, hey, Lord, when we be at that number, the Lord's going to, you know, is going to be justified. Because of course we're not going to just be out here going out here starting trouble and whatnot. No, man. Like I said, some brothers are going to have to defend themselves. You know, defend their families. Some brothers are going to have to take a life, or take some lives. But make no mistake about it, when it comes to the prophets, you know, because we ought to be meek, humble. You know, we try to de-escalate as much as possible. Again, we're harmless as doves. We're wise, but we're harmless. But make no mistake about it. You know, when you come up against a prophet of Yahweh Shema Shai, hey, let me get this in Ezekiel 3. Ezekiel 3, verse 8. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their forehead. So listen, if a man of the Lord has to take it there, then, you know, by all means, he's going to have to do what he has to do. Like I said, we see it amongst the camps all the time, you know. Niggas be coming up about to start some shit, trying to start some shit. But even with that being said, because for the most part, hey, brothers just, you know, try to de-escalate as much as possible. But hey, don't make no mistake about it. Don't let the quietness fool you. All right, like I said, and thy forehead is strong against their foreheads. Listen, you know, well, dialect or whatnot, but if you try to turn up, you know, getting in brothers, you know, personal spaces and whatnot, brother's gonna do what he has to do. You know, make no mistake about it. We're not no bitches over here, man. You know, we ain't no bitches over here. All right. If a brother has to defend himself, he's going to have to defend himself or his family. And the point that I'm making is that it's going to get to that. It will have to get to that point. You know, because things are about to get a lot weirder, man. Things are about to get strange. Going back to this in 2 Timothy 3:1, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And again, one of the many definitions that stood out when you go into the perilous, being exposed to danger. You know, being exposed to danger. Hey, there's about to be danger on all sides. There's going to come a time where there's going to be danger on all sides, man. You know, because more and more we're already seeing this, like I said, but even more so when that time comes. You know, well, actually, when you read on, verse 2, it says, yeah, let's read on down, verse 2. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection. Because, you know, I remember there was a time, you know, I remember the good old days, you know, neighbors would look after one another, and, you know, neighbors would do favors, and, you know, just those the good old days. But now, for the most part, it's like everyone is just for themselves. Everyone just you know, everyone's socially awkward. Everyone's just weird, man. It's just a bunch of weird vibes. You know, people give off this weird energy. Well, that's because I believe they're a ticking time bomb, and it's just a matter before the Lord really turns that switch up. You know, turns that switch on rather, because these demons, man, they're just waiting to be activated. The demons that you can see it in these people. You know, that's why we ought to be circumspect, man. For real, for real. Brothers say it all the time, but it's like, you know, we really can't stress it enough. Be careful. Be careful, man. You know, when you're out and about, You know, just be careful, man. Be circumspect for real. You know, I tell my demon when she goes out, hey, you know, you're pumping gas. Hey, just be on the look, man. Make sure you lock the door while you're pumping gas. Just as soon as you get in the car, close the damn door. You know, lock the door. Don't be on your phone and shit. You do what you gotta do. Be in, be out, and you know, get the hell out of Dodge, man. You know, and just certain people that I care about and whatnot, certain loved ones and whatnot. Hey, just be careful, man. You know, be careful. You know, because like I said, man, these people there. It's just like I said in verse 3, without natural affection, people really only care about themselves. You know. So like I said, we're already seeing this activity as it is, but it's only going to get worse. It's going to get weirder. Things are going to get strange. And that's coming to, and with all that being said, that's coming to a brother's doorsteps. You know, shalom, you know, because again, we see these things taking place already as it is, but it's only going to turn up, and it's going to get personal. It's going to hit home for brothers. You know, it's going to hit. It's going to be on brothers' doorstep. Brothers are going to have to defend themselves, their families, their property, whatever the case may be. Some brothers are going to actually have to take a life or a few lives. You know, because these people, man, is going to be a dog eat dog world out here. Everyone, the time is coming. Everyone's just going to have to, as I always say, you know, people are going to have to get it the ski mask way. You know, people just going to have to go out and get it however they can. Whatever type of resources they can get, they're just going to have to get it the ski mask way, however they can get it. You know, but it says, verse 3 again, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, man, and the elders were touching on that, you know, because yeah, we're gonna have people that we love, you know, mothers, fathers, some brothers, your own wife, children are gonna, you know, rat you out or whatever the case may be. But hey, people that you don't know, like I said, Esau is not far-fetched, sending agents, provocateurs to, you know, cause you to do something, to blame the ministry, just to have you painted as some you know, quote unquote black Hebrew Israelite extremists or whatever. You know, like I said, false accusers, people you don't even know. You know, people you don't even know accusing you of shit. Like, come on, bro. You know, or someone that you just met. You know, which in that case you still don't know. You know, because when it comes to a friend, you got to prove them. So, you know. But with all that being said, we can't be offended, because like I said in the beginning, you know, shit's gonna get strange. I'm gonna keep saying it. It's gonna get weird, you know, and it's gonna get to a point where a lot of jiggers, you know, when the Lord really turns that heat up for brothers, as far as his ministry, the persecution, so on and so forth. There's gonna be a lot of, it's gonna be a whole lot of, I ain't signed up for this shit. Yes, we did. But Dawadi, how about Shemal Shai? We've been given a grace, you know, grace period to be warned. You know, at least we're warned about it, these things. So we can't be offended. It says, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. And listen, as I mentioned in the live that I did earlier today, going into Jake and their crab in the bucket mentality, you know. You know, despisers of those that are good. Because on another note, hey, start from the apostles, almost 40 years, you know, what have we been preaching? What have we been prophesying? That inflation, hyperinflation, and all these other things. Well, when these things are actually start happening, which they are, and again, it's only going to get worse. Well, who you think they're going to blame? They're going to blame the quote unquote black Hebrew Israelites. You know, a lot of blame is going to start being put on brothers. You know, when all we did is present the message. As I always said, we are warned so that we can forewarn. Excuse me, we are forewarned so that we can go out and warn. So it's not of us, but, you know, everyone needs someone to blame. And that's why, like I said, man, you know, shit is about to get weird, man. You know, people accusing you of shit. People that you've never seen a day in your life accusing you of shit somehow, some way, because we are going to be brought up. Some brothers are going to be brought up before judges and whatnot. You know, we're going to be accused of things, and they're going to have witnesses to testify against us. You know, and it's going to be like, damn, I never met this person in my life. You know, people that we've never seen before are going to be testifying against us and whatnot. You know, well, we can't be offended because, hey, you know, and the brother said it. The brothers were saying it, you know. They said, hey, a brother might get life in prison over some false accusation. You know, hey, we can't be offended at that. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. We can't be offended. This is going to happen to brothers, man. However it plays out, every brother's situation, however it plays out, hey, one way or the other, being in this flesh, we're going to have those thoughts. I'm speaking as a man. I believe we're going to be having those thoughts like, man, this is too much. I didn't sign up for this shit. You know, because, you know, brothers go through things now. Brothers, like I said, man, brothers be trying to, we live a simple life. You know, we live in simplicity for real, man. Brothers, for the most part, we don't do much. You know, we're boring. You know, so brothers really do be trying to just stay low key and shit, you know, but things be happening. It's like, bruh, this is too much. You know, it's like, bruh, I don't got time for this shit. But there's gonna be a whole lot of bullshit happening, you know, on brothers' behalf, man. Like, remember, I did not sign up for this shit. Well, yes, we did, but like I said, at least the Lord gave us the, you know, the common courtesy to warn us that these things were gonna happen. Verse 4. It says, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High. So you see, man, you know, these things pretty much speak for themselves, man. Traitors, like, come on. You know, traitors. I mean, these things, they speak for themselves. You know, it speaks for itself. You know, but all this is about to be on brothers' doorstep, man. You know, just because it's not happening, just because we see judgment play out every day, and it's, you know, we're not directly affected as of yet, it doesn't mean it ain't coming. You know, the offenses are coming. Listen, and I remember telling my demon this a couple of years ago, like, hey, man, don't be surprised. You know, with all this AI talk, you know, I forgot the term for it, but basically they can, you know, I forgot the term for it, but basically, swap your face, you know, swap faces, you know, I forgot the term for it, Slakia. Yeah, it's definitely AI generated. You know, you see with these social media apps, Snapchat, all these filters and shit, you know, they could put someone else's face on your face, you know, pretend to be someone that you're not. You know, I told my demon this a couple of years ago. Don't be surprised. You know, don't be surprised. You see my face plastered on, you know, these America's Most Wanted. I told her, don't be surprised, knowing damn well where I'm at. Because the only place I go to work, to the gym, and home. That's all I go. You know, like I said, brothers live simple lives. You know, work, gym, and home, and not in that order. You know, but hey, can't be offended, you know, because it's coming. These are the offenses, they're coming. You know, they were at one point during this whole 2020, 2021, parts of 2022 demic, all right, when they were talking about the you know, that the Maxine waters, those shots, who were they blaming? They were blaming Jake. And to quote, they're saying, because, you know, the cry at that time was, you know, getting back to normal. You know, when things were shut down and everyone wanted to get back to quote unquote normal, right? Well, they were saying, hey, listen, we can't get back to quote unquote normal until everyone gets their shots. And who are they blaming? I quote, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And I quote, because, you know, they were saying that Jake is the reason, basically Jake is the reason why we can't, you know, get back to normal. They don't want to get their shots. Jake don't want to get their shots. That's what they were saying. So you see, there's going to be a lot of finger pointing, blame game, the whole 9 yards, man. You know, like I said, it's going to start touching home for brothers. you know, loved ones. Because believe it or not, hey, the Lord has it out for a lot of our family members, man. As much as, you know, we love certain of our family members, hey, the Lord has it out for some of our family members, man. You know, and the Lord's going to off them. You gonna let that separate you from the love of Mashiach, you know? And listen, the time is gonna come when those calls, man. Yeah, you heard about? Yeah, yep. Yeah, she caught a heart attack. Yep. Me, Ma caught a heart attack. You know, it's gonna be like, damn. You're gonna hang up the phone, and there's gonna be another call. As soon as you hang up the phone, yep. Cousin Ray Ray died. You know what? You know, shot in the. Yep, he died in the drop. Like, damn. You gonna hang up the phone, then another call's gonna come. You heard about such and such? Yeah, her and the baby. You know, she was pregnant. Oh, yep. And, you know, the Lord took him out. You know, got hit by a Mack truck. What? You know, hang up the phone, and it's gonna be back to back to back to back. You know, it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy. You know, but you can't get offended. The Lord said these things were gonna happen. You know. It's about to get crazy, man. You know, it's about to get crazy. You know, there's about to be a lot of death, calamity. I was watching a video going into I forgot which side it was. It was either the Russians or the Ukrainians, but you know, a dude was walking through some type of, he was walking through just some land. I forgot where it was exactly. But he was just walking, and I think it was Russian soldiers. You know, it was just bodies. You know, deceased bodies, dead bodies. He was just walking through the shit. You know, I believe it was Russian soldiers. He was just walking through the shit, and it was just dead bodies, man, everywhere. You know, and they had been there for some time. You know, they were already starting to rot and whatnot. So, you know, hey, that's going to be America's future real soon. You know, people are gonna be just killing just because. You know, you talk about the purge, man. Listen, the purge is gonna be child's play compared to what the real purge, you know, the purge of Yahweh Shemal Shai is about to bring. And we're gonna witness this shit. You know, I always say this: like one dead body, maybe two. One dead body alone is enough to clear a block out. You know, you smell that stench, you know, of one dead body, right? Well, just imagine heaps of corpses. Heaps of body, piles of just dead bodies everywhere, man. The stench that's going to be in here. It's going to be so thick, man. It's going to be so tense you can feel it. You know, you ever driving on the road and you smell that what do you call it? That roadkill. You know, some dead animal around somewhere. You could smell it. Well, just imagine that human flesh, man, and thousands of them. Because that's the thing, you know. That's the thing. You know, judgment has been normalized. Well, that's why things are going to turn up even more, because it's not enough for these people. You know, it's not enough for these people. So that's why it's going to turn up even more. The death toll, listen, and I always use this example as well, because who gets the most respect on the block? You know, when it comes to Jake, or just anyone in general. It could be, you know, whatever. You know, it could be Italian mob or whatever. You know, who gets the most respect? Those that have the most bodies, right? Usually Jake with those teardrops. The more teardrops they got, the more respect they got because of the bodies, right? Well, hey, Yahweh Shemal Shai, he's the ultimate top hitter, man. You know, he's hey man, Yahweh Shemal Shai, he's really about to start dropping bodies, man. You know, the Lord's about to get his respect. You know, cause like the head brother here in Orlando, man, he always says, hey, you know, all these people know is violence, so that's what he's about to meet these people with. He's about to meet them with violence. That you know, that's what you want. That's what you're gonna get. You know, and yeah, hopefully the atmosphere will be filled with fear. That's it, man. You know, going back to that 2 Timothy 3:1, you know, the perilous times. You know, one of the definitions that stood out is that exposure to danger is just going to be on all sides, and that's why we have to have that and that's what we're learning now, man. You know, as far as the wisdom, you know, guiding us, because hey, one wrong move could cost you. And it could cost you the lives of those that follow you, because hey, believers are coming. You know, believers are coming. You know, so that's why the Lord wanted the Lord is installing that wisdom in us now, so that way when the time does come, hey, you know, we're not going to operate off of fear. You know, and when I say fear, I'm talking about the fear of man. You know, because there's going to be and people want to call us fear mongers when Esau is a fear monger. You know. Again, all we do is present the message. The Heavenly Father is a fearmonger. He is the fearmonger. All right. The Lord said, fear me or else, basically, and not so many words. Fear me or else. You better be scared. That's what the Heavenly Father says, man. And not so many words. You better be scared of me. You better be terrified. And we are. You see, we are terrified of the Lord. But it's not enough. And that's why these people are going to have to feel it. You know, as I say, man, these words that we speak, you know, it's going to go from us reading these words to, you know, it playing out in everyone's life. Even to some of the, you know, some of us, well, all of us, because we're all, you know, we're all going to be here. Like Edgar said, what was me? What was me? Who shall deliver me in those days? You know, brothers are going to be touched in some way, shape, form, or fashion, but, you know, fret not, because in that day, that's when our faith is going to be tried, tested, and if we're the elect, we're going to pass the test. You know, we're going to be all right. We're good. We got nothing to worry about. But we still have to witness it. We still have to witness these things. You know, let me get this. What's that? Bear with me. That's definitely Matthew 24 and 12, not 12 and 24. Yeah, Matthew 24 and 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right. And when you go into that, man, just a psycho, man. You know, psycho. Complete lawlessness. All right. Like I said, these people, they're just a ticking time bomb. You know, it's a matter of time before the Lord activates these spirits in these people, man. You know, you can see the demons in these people. That's why, again, you know, be careful. You know, be careful when you're out and about. Pray. Above all, pray, man. Keep your relationship firm in your Yahweh Shema Shai. Keep that line of communication strong with your Yahweh Shema Shai, because things are going to be happening. You know, this is, you ain't going to have nothing but the names to call on, man. You know, a quick Yahweh Shema Shai, you know, I'm sure for all of us, is going to be that determining factor as far as what saves us is going to be from, you know, from whatever particular situations is going to be quick, Yahweh Shema Shai, and then, you know, the Lord will deliver us. That's how, man, the scripture say the righteous shall scarcely be saved. And you know, because when the missiles come, a lot of brothers are barely going to, well, the elect, or some of the elect, if not all the elect, are going to be, you know, barely escaping from those missiles. You know, when the missiles come. So when the scriptures say the righteous shall scarcely be saved, all right, you can apply it there, but you can also apply it just in general. You know, again, exposure to danger is going to be a quick Yahweh Shema Shai, that, you know, you narrowly escape whatever situation, man. You know, whatever situation that comes about, because that's what it's going to come down to, just calling on the names. You know, some brothers backs are going to really be against the wall, man. You know, there's going to be a lot of things going on around us, man. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get scary, man. It's going to be scary out here, weird, strange, and it's only going to get more strange. So be careful. You know, be careful, man, because this shit is about to get crazy for real, man. I always say America is going to be the worst rated R movie of all time. You know, and you know, you have all these horror movies that have come out in the past, these horror movies that are coming out now. Well, art imitates life, you know, and that shit is about to play out for real. And you know, these Americans, man, they're so weak. You know, these Americans are so weak, they're scared of their own shadow. Well, the Lord's about to bring them shadows of life. There's going to be demons popping up and all type of stuff, right? Well, you motherfuckers, they're scared of spiders. There's going to be 8-legged freaks for real out here, man. 8-legged freaks for real. You ever seen the movie The Mist? All type of shit that we've never seen before. The scriptures talk about, and not so many words, what the scriptures say, a newly created beast. You know, newly created beast. Listen, the Lord There's things on reserve the Lord has specifically for the time that we're about to come into. You know, Leviathan is going to make his, or the, you know, some of the Leviathans, because there's more than one. You know, they're going to make their grand entrance. You know, you damn right, boy. All these women. Matter of fact, let me get this. Where's that at? Isaiah 19. You damn right. These black women, and you know, this is just me personally, because brothers get on the black woman, and the hell with the black woman. But the Northern Kingdom too, which I always say, the Northern Kingdom, they ain't nothing but a black woman with what do you call it? With an accent. These Northern Kingdom, all these women, if they ain't right, hey, and that's the thing. There's gonna be men, women, and children, old to young. You better read Ezekiel 9. The Lord don't care about none of that. If you ain't right, you're getting got. Isaiah 19. And there's a few of them like this. Going into men being changed into women, but this is what came to mind. Isaiah 19. If this is even it, it's got to be it, because this is what came to mind. It's what came in my spirit. Bear with me. Yeah, Isaiah 19, verse 16. In that day, Egypt shall be like unto women. And we know women are the weaker vessel. So imagine these dudes, man. Man, the Lord is about to turn these dudes out. You know, again, if women are like I said, because when I mentioned earlier about being afraid of your shadows and shit, man, I was really talking about the women, but I was trying to be nice, but fuck all that, you know, because these women, they're scared of every damn thing, you know, damn shadows, the damn cockroach, the damn lizard, everything, you know. I scare my demon all the time, just walking in the room, or you know, whatever. You know, she opens the door, I happen to be coming out as she's walking in, and she gets scared, like, God damn, scared of every little thing. You know, so imagine, man, the fear, man, you know, because this is something I think about all the time. Like, man, what is the Lord? Pride is at an all-time high. And you got to think, man, what is the Lord going to do to finally humble these people, man? What is he going to do? Because things happen all the time. You know, things happen all the time. And it's normalized. People are normalized to judgment. They're used to judgment. That's why the Lord's going to have to turn it up. So something's going to happen. And it's finally going to be the straw to break the camel's back, the final nail in the coffin. These people are finally going to shut up, you know, especially these women. If the men are going to be turned into women, how much more the women? But Isaiah 19:16 again, in that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which he shaketh over it. So, man, what is the Lord going to bring, man? To finally humble these people, you know, because that's the problem. People have too many goddamn opinions, you know. Everyone is opinionized, you know, but the Lord's gonna have the last word at the end of the day. He's gonna have the last say so. And hey, the Wadi Habashimah, we're just, you know, on this side. We're on a bandwagon now, you know, because we're with whatever the Lord is with. Going back to, like I said, you know, because we can't be offended. Hey, when it comes to the Lord, and how, you know, with certain of our people that we care about, you know, people that we care about, just because we care about them, the Lord don't give a damn about some of our loved ones. The Lord's going to kill a lot of our loved ones, man. Are you going to let that stand in the way of you and salvation? Or, hey, because me, I don't care how hard it sounds, how cold it sounds. I don't care how cold-hearted it sounds, but, hey, better than me. You know, better than me. I just want to, hey, I'm on the bandwagon. All right. And Lord, when the Lord keeps the spirit on me to hey, I'm good over here. I'm good where I'm at. You know, I don't want no smoke with the Lord. You know, I don't want no smoke with a man of war. I'm good over here, Lord willing. Because like the scriptures say, he that endureth until the end, the same shall be saved. You see, it's always going to be something. There's always going to be something. Until we get on the chariot, it's going to be something. You know, because it's going to be one big adrenaline rush, man. Just one thing after another. You know, it's going to be a non-stop, action-packed, like I said, worst rated R movie of all time. And America is going to be ground zero for that. And we're going to be here. So stay prayed up, you know. Stay prayed up. Because shit is only going to get weirder. It's going to get strange. It's going to get bad. You know, it's going to be danger on all sides. It's just going to get crazy out here, man. You know, but again, you know, just to land back off of the elders out there in Dallas, you know, it was just on my spirit, you know, because, yeah, you know, this shit is not a joke. It's not a game. You know, and that's why the Lord, he's going to, like it tells you in Hosea, the Lord has a controversy with the land. Talking about Israel first and foremost. All right. But the land in general, you know, the actual land, mainly Babylon, you know, America, because there's no truth. So the Lord has a bone to pick. Again, start with Jake. But just in general, you know, everyone outside of the elect, the Lord has a bone to pick. Fear you not me? All right, watch this. I'm, you know, the word is gone out now, but I'll be back. And hey, when the Lord, when he comes back, when he circles back, hey, he gonna air this bitch out. You know, he's gonna air this bitch out. So, like I said, the Wadi Habba Shemal Shai, you know, hey, we're on this side, man. Hey, we good. We are good over here. You know, so again, we can't be offended in prophecy, man, because these things are going to happen. But at least the Lord gave us the common courtesy, which he didn't have to give us. You know, he could have just brought the judgment and none of us would be prepared. But at least he's given us that grace period, you know, the common courtesy to, hey, I'm gonna do this, and that. You know, offenses are going to come, and you know, Lord willing, you know, the Spirit is on us to, hey, you know, not be offended, because offenses are coming. You know. But Lord willing, this is edifying, giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom to you, hopefully elect. Abba Ratazah, until the next one.